Alright, so we're bringing you live pictures that are coming in from the state of Colorado in the US. There's been a mass shooting incident in which at least 14 people have died and close to 50 are injured. The incident took place during the premiere of the Batman film, The Dark Knight Rises, which released worldwide. So there are details that are now coming in. The suspect has been arrested. He's in police custody, and we believe he's been hospitalized as well. There's one suspect who's been taken into custody, and the police hasn't really ruled out if more people could be involved. Just a while ago, we were hearing the police chief speak to the reporters there, to the news channels, describing what happened at midnight at this Colorado theater in the US. He's saying close to 14 people are dead while they were watching this Batman film. And he's also added that there are close to 50 who are injured and have been hospitalized. The suspect is now in custody, and from eyewitness accounts, the police chief was describing what happened. He said it appeared that this man, who was wearing a gas mask of sort, appeared in front of the theater. He released a canister, after which there was smoke all around, and that's when shooting began. He had a rifle, he had a handgun, he even dared police officers. So the shocking mass shooting incident that's coming from the state of Colorado in the United States. My colleague Shiv now joins us. Shiv, what more details are coming in right now of this incident? It's midnight in the US. We've been tracking the feed on social media and also on international news channels. What more can you fill us in with?
It was an evening screening of The Dark Knight Rises at the Century 16 multiplex in a suburb called Aurora, just outside Denver, Colorado, Ruchika, and the information that we're getting in right now, apart from what the police is saying, is from local reports suggest that the gunman apparently carried out this shooting because the new Batman movie was sold out. We don't know if that information is correct just yet, but the possibility that it was sold out. He apparently used a rifle, he also had a handgun, and he had some gas canisters, tear gas canisters, which he had access to, which he actually deployed, like you rightly said, Ruchika, before he opened fire. We also understand that he wasn't, of course, part of the audience when this movie was being screened. He actually burst in from an emergency exit at the front of the hall. He threw in some smoke bombs or tear gas shells before he actually started firing with his rifle. 50 people were hit, which suggests that the firing was indiscriminate. He wasn't really aiming at anybody. This wasn't a specific bid to kill any particular person. He was obviously just trying to make a point, or he was angry about perhaps not being given access to tickets for this particular show. Obviously an unstable person. We understand that one suspect has been detained by the Denver police. There is no confirmation yet if this is in fact the person who carried out this shooting. A huge amount of confusion. There is also information that those who were either hit or killed in this devastating shootout in Aurora, Colorado, were mostly teenagers, youngsters, people below 20 who'd gone in large groups to watch this movie in the evening at the Century 16 multiplex. Dan Oates, the police chief in Denver, has confirmed that 14 people, not 10, 14 people have been killed in this shootout. No information just yet, or the name or the background of this particular person. Obviously the police is still investigating there in Denver, but information coming in from local reports suggests that a rifle was used. Eyewitnesses suggesting that the person who opened fire with a rifle. We'll confirm for you in just a couple of minutes what kind of weapon that was. He also carried a handgun, which he apparently didn't use, and he was also armed with tear gas or smoke grenades, which he threw in front of him before he actually started opening fire. Obviously the people in that hall would have been disillusioned. There's information to suggest that the bullets that he sprayed from his weapon also passed into the next hall. Remember, this is a strip theater, which means that there were more than one hall in this place. So bullets passed through the thin walls of each theater and passed into the next. Now what we don't know is whether the people injured or dead were from a single hall or from multiple halls.